Hello, my brothers and sisters in Christ. How are you? Today is the fourth day of our month of Saint Anne, a month of reflections and prayers, preparing our hearts for the feast of Saint Anne and Saint Joachim, the parents of Mary Immaculate. Our theme for today is God Promised. We can say that Israel rereads its history in the lights of events and their lives, in which it discovers and understands the presence of the sovereign dominion of God, who, in his adorable pedagogy, uses everything to educate his children and let them go and enter into his mystery. The God who created the world is the one who will receive his people and bring him into a definitive peace of the new covenant through a series of initiatives equally gratuitous and free, which culminate in the election of a little rest of Israel, or remnant of Israel. Yes, so brothers and sisters, what's gonna be our task now is to remember in our life history, just in the life of the Israelites, and remember how God guided them and how God guides our life until now. So we have a suggested reading from Isaiah 45 verses 10 to 25. Let's take a look here. 15, 10 to 11, for example. Woe to him who says to a father, "What have you begotten?" or to a woman, "To what have you given birth?" Thus says Yahweh, the Holy One, he who fashions Israel, "Is it for you to question me about my children, and to dictate to me what my hands should do? It was who made the earth and created man who is on it. It was who spread out the heavens with my hands, and now give orders to their whole array. It was who roused him to victory. I leveled the way for him. He will rebuild my city, will bring my exiles back without ransom or indemnity. So says Yahweh Sabaoth." Yes, to remember that Yahweh, the God Sabaoth, is the God of life, the God who guides our history and gives meaning to our life experience or life history. Yes, my brothers and sisters, we have, for example, the figure of Noah in the book of Genesis, right? We can see that the secret of happiness is in opening up to life, in believing in it. Yes. Noah, for example, Noah was chosen for the covenant because he retained in his heart the nostalgia for that original covenant. Yes. Noah did too transmit it to us, this nostalgia. Then the nostalgia, through many purifications, becomes hope in the warmth of that little remnant of Israel. Yes, God has created the species of a new humanity. Mother Rosa, in her experience of life, remembers how great that God who accompanies her life, and then he would imagine Mother Teresa would just define herself as a donkey, but because of God's love and mercy, he would enter into a mystery and had in her heart the experience of God, and that is the most beautiful thing. To know God as the God of life, meaning to know many things in the world, but not vice versa. In her memoir, page 30 and 38, she expresses her deep experience with God. Oh, what have I ever done? How beautiful it was. It stood for a moment, came towards me with an open arms and disappeared. Oh, my love, yes, I come to receive you. And hurriedly I ran to church to receive him. Oh, what did he try? Say, my good, only you could say. Oh, you who are my paradise, how can I make you known from all over the world? Oh, how many there are who do not know, and those who have known you flee from you for not having seen you. Yes, the desire of the mother is to help understand that without God, we cannot have the meaning of life. Without God, we cannot find the sense of our experiences. We pray, Lord, with the example of your saints, Saint Anne Joachim, and Joseph, Mother Rosa Caterina, Blessed Virgin Mary, help us to know you more and make us channels of your grace, love, and mercy to our world nowadays. Give us strength to say to everybody that you are the God of love and life. Amen. God bless everyone.